Hello, hello, welcome to this week's video. It is how I'm choosing to style fall 2022 fashion for women 40 plus, and I'm shopping my closet. I literally took everything out from there, moved it over here. A few pieces are new, but most of this stuff I have had for quite a few years. And I think it's really important to be able to showcase that, because if you buy some timeless pieces, certain things will recycle and come back. Some of these items I've had for more than 10 years. Clearly, by my color choice today, the color of the season is hot pink. Now, this is quite a bold statement color and statement piece, and it may be too much for you to have pink up to your eyeballs, but I'm going to show you a lot of ways to modify this. You know, as you go through some of these fashion trends, a lot of it is for the younger generation. And let me just state for the record, and I feel so blessed for this, I do have a lot of younger viewers on my channel, some 20s and 30s, who look to this platform to see maybe what to aspire to in terms of living your best life, style, taste, class, all of that. But the bulk of my audience is women 40 plus, specifically women in their 50s and 60s, and I have quite a few 70 plus and even 80 plus viewers out there. I know you're there because you tell me. So when I make videos like this, I want to be incredibly conscious about a lot of things. First of all, how can you take a trend and make it applicable for your age, your body type, your style type, how you choose to present yourself, where you are in this season of your life. Some of these things may not fit, some might. It's a broad cross section, and I'm going to try to show you also a lot of modifications, because some things, for instance, like the vest, which is really big, is sleeveless. Not a lot of you feel great wearing sleeveless, but you can still incorporate a 2022 fall fashion trend, but maybe put something underneath. I am also going to be doing a major try-on. I've already had 2 cups of coffee, probably should have had a third, and by the end of this, I might need a glass of rosé, because there is going to be, it's going to be like going into a dressing room with all of this and putting it on and taking it off. So you can see different ways to style a particular outfit where one shoe may work for you and another shoe may not. So again, variety is key, variation is key. Okay, so what are the big trends for 2022 in the fall? Obviously, bold color, color blocking. The colors specifically, hot pink, chartreuse, green, and they're doing a head to toe in pink, or pink with a big green with a royal blue, and taking all of these big, bold primary colors and mixing them all up. Suiting is very, very big. Deconstructed suits. Yeah, a lot of it is bold, but a lot of it is in a neutral palette as well, which I'm going to prefer, and I will show you that. The difference is everything is very loose, relaxed, kind of flashback to the 1980s. Big broad shoulders, boxy jackets, looser type pants. The same thing with denim. Denim has done a total 180, gone way more to a relaxed, loose fit. The skinny jean, bye-bye. Now, don't throw them away, hold on to them, because you know everything's going to come back. But if you kept some looser jeans, yay you. Some other things that I was talking about. The vest, again, huge. The white tank top, out of nowhere. The white tank top has become like the little accessory to wear on its own. In our age, not so much. I'm going to show you how to add that into some of this and still be on trend. Probably one of the coolest things that I've seen, one of my personal favorites, leather. Leather, pleather, vegan leather from head to toe. Another one of my favorites is plaid. It's a classic. Also, cozy, comfy. Think big coats, outerwear, layers, all of that. And then another thing that I like too, ribbed dresses, knit ribbed dresses. And I'm going to do a little evening variation in that as well. Okay, shoes. Shoes are very interesting. The chunkier the sole, the better. Here's an example. The Lug Sole shoe in a loafer is massively popular. The Lug Sole boot, this combat boot I've had for 2 seasons now. It's still in. It's in actually bigger and better than ever. This is a Marc Fisher boot. It has stood the test of time. I wear this all the time. Thick, chunky soles, super, super popular. Other boots that are popular. I'm a Texas girl, and I am thrilled to say the Western boot is back in a big, big way. Pointed toe boots, booties, Clogs are in. Also, chunky platforms in big, bold, bright colors, if that's something that you want to incorporate. Again, we have to be careful with some things because if you're a little bit thicker in the ankle, having too chunky of a sole may not be a complementary look for your legs. So again, we're going to walk through some modifications and how to make all of this work, especially the looser fitting jeans. I had a girlfriend say to me yesterday, I just lost all this weight and now you're telling me that I can't wear my skinny jeans. And for a lot of women, weight can really start hanging around the midsection, especially starting menopause. And so losing that fitted leg can be frustrating because that's where it shows some of your leanness. Again, I'm going to do a variation because a lot of you may feel lost in more of a mom jean or a boyfriend jean and feel it's not so figure flattering. So we've got the clothes, we've got the shoes, the jewelry. All I can say is, again, think 80s. The bigger, the bolder, the better. Lots of gold chains, gold with pearls. Again, it's super big, super statement, super happy, fun. Let's get going. All right, so the first thing that I want to talk about are jeans, and I've got a couple of different pairs. All of these will be tried on. Let me also say, since a majority of these I've already had, if I can't find a direct link to something that you're interested in, I'm going to find similar links, and I'm going to put all of that in the description portion for you below. Click show more on your computer or the down arrow on the right on your cell or tablet. But again, I want to try to help you out and at different price points. Also, it's my goal that maybe you have some of these things in your wardrobe already. But this is more of the relaxed fit denim. Denim colors are coming in all different washes. You've got the light, medium, and darker denim. All of it is in. It's really more about the fit of the jean. It is looser in the waist and the hip, not overly baggy, no rips, no tears. But I like this because I find this to be a really versatile jean. And what's nice is that it's looser in the leg, and it gives you an opportunity to show shoes. So you can take something like this, wear it long, or you can cuff them up, and then your favorite bootie will pop out from underneath these jeans. Now, here's a really good way to either wear it with a vest that you can take, and again, with vesting, if you feel uncomfortable with your arms out, there is nothing wrong with taking a nice, crisp, white button-down shirt, popping that underneath your favorite vest, and then you've got a super classic look, or you can do the vest on its own. So with the skinny jean, we were all wearing longer blouses, the front tuck with the blouse, it was looser, a little bit more flowy. With this, I'm seeing shorter type tops, shorter crops, shorter sweaters, and then longer outerwear on top of all of this. So it's really the balance of proportions. What I really want to be able to showcase is the ability to wear the white tank top. Now, white tank tops they're great. They're a staple and they go with everything. But as we mature, by themselves, it can be too much. I mean, you can have issues of being too busty, the bra strap sticking out from around the tank, or seeing a little, bra spillage on the side. A white tank alone may not be an option unless you're just super lean, you're a A cup or a B cup, and that's great. For the rest of us, we probably need to put something over it. And here's another option too. So you can tuck in that tank, pair that white tank with a button down, a looser fitting button down type shirt. So in this case, I'm incorporating the plaid. It's more of a flannel material, so it's better suited for fall and winter. And I leave it unbuttoned so I can see that tank underneath, and I can tuck it in, showcase a belt, wear a lug sole with it, wear a boot, all different kinds of shoe options with this. If you're uncomfortable with a tank tucked in, I'm pulling now a looser fitting white tank that I have. It's got a graphic design on it, but that's cool too. So if you don't like tucking in clothes in the waistline, especially white, where you feel it may cling to skin and show bulges or things that you're just not comfortable with, get a looser fitting white tank, wear it straight, then continue with the outerwear, continue with the button down shirt. You can leave it out or maybe just tuck in one side of it or do the boxier jacket on top of that. But for you, the looser version may be your alternative to this trend and to the super skin fitting white tank. Really, it's balance. And with the different jeans, cropping, again, the crop jean is so popular. Love it because it shows off all different kinds of shoes. Here's where cropping can get a little tricky. If you're petite, right? Let's say you're 5'4" or under, a crop jean can really shorten the length of your leg. And that's something that may not be figure flattering for you. So maybe for you, it's staying away from the crop and going more to that longer flare. If you're on the petite side, to give your legs that extra length that you're looking for. Or let's say that all of this width in the leg is making you look too big and too bulky, then you can still go for a more streamlined look. Take advantage of the crop. In this case, I love these. These are Veronica beer jeans. And even the lighter color is still in for the season. But what's nice about these is they're fitted in the leg, so it gives a slimming silhouette, especially like I said earlier, if you're a bit thicker in the waist but your legs are thin, then you can show off your leg. The crop is not too short, so it gives you that opportunity to showcase a shoe, wear something loose on top. This is a high-rise denim. Anything high-rise, you want something either short, at the waist, tucked in the waist, you know, nothing long to balance this silhouette out. So these are the denim options. I'm throwing in a super cool pair. These are new. They're by Joe Jeans. They're almost like a liquid denim. They have this sort of evening finish to them, and I love them. They are actually denim. They don't look like it. They look like a slack. They've got stretch to them. Most jeans these days do have added stretch, which I think is just a godsend. So with a pair of black jeans like this, again, you can dress them down or you can dress them up. It just depends on what you pair with it. You know, if I add like a sparkly little turtleneck top, just so many different variations, or even just, you know, a black sweater with a front tuck. Tons of options, but I just want to show you all of the different denim styles that are available to you. And for those of you who are just going to terribly miss your skinny jean, I'm going to show you an alternative to that in just a moment, okay? So just hold your horses. There will be a solution. So the next trend that I want to move on to now is leather. And I mean leather everywhere. They were showing big, boxy leather jackets on the runway. I am not going to invest crazy money in a huge piece that I find to be too trendy. But where I will spend my money is on a classic and something I know I can get a lot of wear out of. One of my favorite designers is Karen Millen. I mentioned this is a Karen Millen dress. This is a Karen Millen leather vest. As you can see, the tag is still in. I just got it. I always shop the Karen Millen sale. Amazing deals on the sale. So this was bought on sale, and what's going on now is it's leather from head to toe. It's like combat, motorcycle, you know, just rough it up. But you can still be incredibly feminine and pretty. So for me, my focal point is the vest. I love vests, and I just love the ability to cinch a waist and to be able to tie it in. With it, I'm pairing kind of an olive green vegan leather cropped pant, which again gives me the option to showcase whether I want to do the Lug Sole Bootie, or if I want to do the loafer, or if I want to do maybe an elevated platform bootie that's a leather. So all different kinds of leather options. But leather, you can't get enough leather. And what can I tell you? So now here's another way, here's another trend and another way to incorporate this season's color. If like this is just way too much for you, all of this color, here's a way to pair two. Okay, actually I'm pairing three now that I think about it. So leather is in, corset fitting is in, which I love because if your midriff and your waist is your strong suit, this will really bring it in. And I'm also featuring the color of the season, but in a pant. So this way it's not up against my face, it's a pop of color, but if I'm preferring blacks or darker colors, this is the best way to do it. So this outfit has the hot pink pant and the black corset top on top of it. And I love that this way I'm marrying a lot of trends. I've had these pants forever. This top I've had for about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. And I just hold on to it because it's a very figure flattering top. I just, to me, the style, a pleather, that's exactly what this is, pleather, piece, it's by Parker, it was very affordable, is just a really fun look to, again, like I'm saying, find interesting ways to incorporate seasonal things if all of it is just overwhelming or too much for you. So this really highlights and showcases the leather trend. Now, where you can get your skinny back, these. Okay, I am such a huge fan of the leather legging, the pleather legging. If you don't own a pair of these, you gotta. They're by Spanx, and I'm linking these because I think they've got them on Amazon. But these are Spanx stretch leather pants, okay? And they have like back pocket details, and they look like they've got front pocket details. They actually look like a jean, but they're not. They're pleather. Okay, so all of your options with this now. Now you've got your skinny back, and oh my gosh, they're so incredibly comfortable. What would I do with something like this? Probably pop on a vest. I've got this black vest from Zara that I got a long time ago. It's a sweater vest. And then I would maybe add a really loose fitting blazer on top of that. You could just kind of wear it over the shoulder or put it on. I'm not even sure where I got this, maybe Revolve a couple of years ago. But a really, and I just, again, hold on to pieces. Keep like a few and keep them because you never know what's coming back. But it's the balance that you're looking for. So you've got the tight pant, you've got a looser jacket blazer on top of it, or a big loose sweater you can do on top of that, layering with the vest, which is so cool. So many different types of boot options now, because with the legging, I love a good riding boot. My Western boots, my black Lucchese Western boots would look great with this. So figure out how to play with it, but I think with a legging, you just have a ton of boot options, and options really make me happy. The next thing that we're going to move on to now is suiting. I love suits. I love a pantsuit so much. The three-piece pantsuit, gorgeous. Pantsuits are so in right now. This was one also I got on sale at Karen Millen. It's a like a herringbone. Now the pant is more of a cigarette style pant, but it's cropped. And again, love that for being able to showcase shoes. Can do a classic black pointed toe pump if I wanted to, can do a bootie if I wanted to, could be real, modern and young and do a Lug Sole Loafer with something like this. So you've got a lot of options with a classic suit. Hey, you could even pop that white tank top underneath here. This is where I would break camp from the suiting that I'm seeing out there. That's just, the chartreuse suit, the hot pink suit, the royal blue suit. You buy that and it's like the first time you wear it, whoa, that's an amazing chartreuse suit. Where'd you get that? Whoa, so cool. Second time you wear it, it's like, oh yeah, that's that chartreuse suit. And then the third time you wear it, it's like, man, that thing is bright. And it's done, you're done. And this is a suit I will keep for forever and a day. Speaking of keeping something for forever and a day, I used to wear this on the air all the time in the winter. I got this from the Victoria's Secret catalog at least 15 years ago, and I still have it. Why do I still have it? Fits great. It's a herringbone wool vest and pants, and wouldn't you know, this sucker is back in. Okay, it's incredible. The younger set is wearing this with sneakers, designer sneakers, or with clogs, or with a Lug Sole Loafer. Maybe a little too trendy for us, but for me, I could do this with a pointed toe heel. I could do it with a bootie. So many different options. It's a classic. Could do a big overcoat with something like this, but I'm so glad I keep saving it because again, things just come back and come back. So your skinny jeans that you're going to have to put in your your closet where the vacuum cleaner goes for now, they'll come back in a couple of years and you'll have them and you'll be really glad that you held on to them. So just, you never know is the moral of the story. From suiting, going on now to the rib dresses. This I got on Amazon not that long ago. I bet I'll be able to find a link for this. Love this color. Love this sort of soft sage army greens, kind of an in-between. This to me is the kind of outfit all body types, all shapes can wear. And I have seen all body types and all shapes wear it, from very busty, very curvy, you name it. It is just universally flattering because of that crisscross front, elongates, lots and lots of room in the sleeve, a nice little belt that comes with it. You can pop your own belt with it, and it's not, too tight, just depends on the size. But again, you've got all of these great shoe options. I love this with a pair of Western boots, like a natural tan suede Western boot. I think this looks great. I would even pop a fedora or a cowboy hat with something like this to really style it up and add some points to it. But again, ribbed dresses, ribbed midi skirts also really in this season, and just the comfort and the durability, and it's one of those things that will come back year after year after year. And if you stick with a color that's not super trendy but is actually flattering for your skin tone, then you will get a lot of wear out of it. So that's something to be mindful of. Maybe shop the trends, but shop them in a way where it matches your color palette and where you are and the things that you feel most comfortable in. Then this is a dress I got maybe 6 months ago, and I love it. It's great for evening. It's a ribbed knit dress, comes with this little built-in tie, and it has a pop of a shoulder pad, which I love. That kind of plays into the big shoulder that's in this season. But again, very, very comfortable, very soft. Could wear this with a boot, could wear this with a heel, many different options. Nice long coat or a short type of a bomber jacket. You got all kinds of very fun ways to be able to style something like this. But look for rib knit and look for ways to layer it. Rib knitting, very, very good, very fun. The next trend, and this is a tricky one. Not everybody's going to want to do this or maybe find a way to do it, but it's the thigh high, the above the knee boot. Super popular. So in order to make that work, you have to wear it with a flared type of a skirt that either just meets it or is a little bit above. And that might mean the skirt or the dress is too short for you. But what I'm going to do is style this in all black. So I've got the thigh-high boots. I've got this mini dress, and it's a knit jersey dress, and it's a fit and flare, so it's above the knee. The boot is going to come up to meet it. But the trick, I think, is to make something like this work, you can always pop in a pair of tights or decorative pantyhose. Maybe pantyhose with a little bit of a pattern. So when you sit down and the dress comes up a little bit and you can see a little leg, you've got coverage, but you've got some fun little detail with that as well. Or even a pair of colorful tights. That would be an option too. But that's a way to wear, I think, a shorter skirt at our age is to bring the boot up so that it matches and you're not showing too much leg and you've got some coverage. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, and it has absolutely nothing to do with what was on the runway, but it has everything to do with, I think, our lifestyle as moms, grandmoms. Oftentimes we go from one place to the other with no time to really change. And this happens to me all the time. So I may head out to a yoga class, right? And I've got my tights on and my workout top, and then I've got a bunch of errands to run. And I want to elevate my look. Maybe I need to go to a store. Maybe I need to, pick up my son. Or maybe if you're a grandparent, you're going to be sitting sideline at a game, or, you have some place to go. And this is where that athleisure comes in. And I'm still going to do my best to incorporate some trends and elevate sort of our workout game so that you're not just walking around in tights, tennis shoes, and a sweatshirt or, whatever. So one thing that you can do, and this is a dress that I got at Target, and it's a big knit dress with a hoodie, and you could literally take something like that, throw it over your workout outfit. You could leave on your tennis shoes, or you could pop on a pair of Uggs if it's really cold outside, or even the combat boots. And then you've got something that looks like an intentional outfit after you've just been out and about, either walking or working out or doing whatever it is you want to do. Another option to go over leggings is the big cardigan, which I love. So it elevates it from the sweatshirt and it makes it more of a fashion piece. And if you've got, a tank underneath, let's say maybe you're wearing a white type of a workout top, well, now you've just added a pop of what's going on this season underneath this cardigan, and then just change out your shoes, bring a different pair of shoes with you, and you can elevate it that way. Another thing that I love, and this I found online, I think maybe it was VC Collection, I'm not sure, but it's a cape and it's got the plaid with a built-in turtleneck. So this is just like, I'm not going to do a sweatshirt. I'm going to do a really stylish cape. So I would pack this. I would definitely pack my Lug Sole Booties over my tights. Nobody would know what's going on underneath this, when I'm at the grocery store or running errands. And to me, it just feels like a perfectly sophisticated, chic, almost like an Aspen type of a look. Last on my list, and certainly not least, is I think something that almost everybody can get great use out of, and that is the puffer jacket, whether it is a little bit shorter and more fitted like this, or the big kind of overcoat puffer. But this is so warm, so comfortable. It's perfect outerwear for any kind of weather, so you don't have to worry about it. Ideal for after a workout. Again, I can leave on my tennis shoes if I want. I could put on a real stylish pair of tennis shoes. And to me, a puffer is kind of a no-brainer. Wasn't on the runways, but I don't care. I love it, wanted to feature it. And it's definitely a way that I would keep warm when I'm outside, especially if attending any type of a kid event. And you need to be outside and hang out in bleachers and rah-rah, give them some support. So these are my fall 2022 fashion finds that I'm enjoying and wearing, that I feel are suitable for women 40 plus, that I feel are elevated and classy, and give us some options out of what's on the runway. Sometimes it can be so outlandish, so catered to young girls, and it leaves off the rest of us who want to put it all together but still feel elegant, stylish, and sophisticated, age appropriate. And I use that word a little loosely because oftentimes people will say to me, well, at what age should I stop wearing this or not wear this? Or, I have a hard time with those types of rules because I really think it depends on attitude, most importantly, what your mindset is, how you carry yourself, how you feel in your own skin will determine it. So I think that there are, like I said earlier, some of you may feel fine in just a white tank top and nothing else, and some of you may feel totally uncomfortable with that. So as I've always said, you do you do what suits you, what reflects you, and always with certain underpinnings of style and taste. That's always been my mantra and what I tried to bring to the equation here on this platform. Which, speaking of, so happy that you're here. If you are a subscriber, yay, thank you for being a part of it. If you haven't, please go ahead and do so. Hit the subscribe button and enable the notifications. And also share me with friends, family, and those who you love, who you think would benefit from the content on this channel. I would love to be able to hug as many women as I possibly can. Also, comments and ideas for future videos below, and continue to follow me on social media. I am super busy during the week on Instagram, Facebook, a little bit on TikTok. I'm a working girl. Anyway, with all your fashion finds, go out, be bold, be blessed, be beautiful, have fun with it all, and I'll see you next Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Bye.